right, folks, we are going to go ahead and get started. He's going to turn it up in just a second. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started. Good morning. Oh, there we are. Better? A little bit more? Thank you. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining us today for this lovely, warm, sunny day, in our minds at least. I'm Naderica Tebow, the Executive Director of LOUMED, the Louisville Medical and Education District. And today is a landmark day for our district. And all those who work here, who live here, learn here, teach here, it's a great day. And it's hard to believe that 1 year ago, this block held an abandoned correctional facility. It's even harder to believe that in June, we broke ground on this new park. It's November. Now we all share a beautiful park filled with life, possibility, and pride. And just look around. This transformation took collaboration, dedication, and a whole lot of belief in what LOUMED can be. And you'll hear a lot about that journey today. So to get us started, I'm honored to introduce someone whose partnership helped make this a reality. Please help me welcome Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Naderica. It's wonderful to be with you all here today. It's wonderful to imagine what this is going to look like in the sunshine with green on the trees, as green as the grass that we have here today. But what a positive transformation this is that we're celebrating here today. And we're also should be celebrating the power of partnerships, and that local government can, in fact, get things done and get things done relatively quickly. This LOUMED Commons is an example of just that. LOUMED itself is a wonderful partnership, a partnership with Dr. Smith and U of L Health, with U of L, President Bradley and his entire team, with JCTC, Dr. Tandy, President Tandy and his entire team, Russ Cox and the entire team at Norton working together for this entire district, for this entire city and state. And when you join that powerful partnership with my colleagues at Louisville Metro Government, with strong support from Senator Rocky Adams and her colleagues in the General Assembly that have provided funding for this and other projects to improve this entire district, with support from Councilman Herndon, Councilwoman Rui, and the Metro Council as well, we can and we will continue to get exciting things like this done. Just think back. Just over a year ago, this was a vacant building, a former community correctional facility that was underutilized, that I would say was bringing this important district down, not bringing it up, not creating a space for all of the amazing healthcare heroes, for the researchers, for the students, for all of the employees that work in LOUMED every day, to give them a place for important rest, for contemplation, for meetings, for exercise, to improve their own health when they're helping to ensure that the rest of our city is healthy. We see the great work that the people in these surrounding buildings do for our city every day. The entire world saw it just a couple of weeks ago following the tragic plane crash of UPS Flight 2976. But it's not just on days that make the news. It's every day of the year, every hour of the year when folks in LOUMED are working so hard, when there's research that's going on that's going to keep not just our city safe, but our entire world safe, that is going to make us healthier because of what's going on here in the LOUMED district. And so I want to thank everybody who helped make this happen. Thanks, Naderica, to you and your team for LOUMED for your leadership. Thanks to all of the LOUMED partners, to Metro Public Works, JLL, Carmen Landscape, Pace Contracting, and all of the community members that contributed your voices to help make this design what it is today. Thank you. LOUMED district is going to be better. The city and the state are going to be better. Our entire country is going to be healthier. And I'm so excited to continue this positive momentum. We got $10 million allocated from the state in the last budget session. Just yesterday, I released my agenda, and we are asking for more money to reinvest again in LOUMED. We are showing the state, yes, we are showing the state what we can do with their resources to reinvest in our community, to move the entire state forward, and we will continue to do that to improve the infrastructure here at LOUMED. So thank you all very much for your support. This is a wonderful day of a celebration, and I can't wait to spend a lot of time here on sunnier days in the coming months. Thanks again, Naderica.
All right, thank you, Mayor Greenberg, for your support. You have been an advocate for us from the very beginning, and we did duly note the fact that we're going to get more money, so thank you. Appreciate that. All right. As you mentioned, this project came together through the work of many. LOUMED is grateful to Metro Public Works, JLL, Carmen, Landscape Architecture, Pace Contracting, who is going to be very happy for me to get off their backs. They have worked really hard. Did I say we broke ground in June? And our LOUMED ambassadors and the community members who shared their voices through this whole process. So this park reflects all of them and all of you. So as we go forward, you'll hear from a couple of other partners who helped guide this project from the very beginning. Our next speaker brings an important perspective about the data research guiding where green spaces can have the most impact. So please help me welcome Ted Smith, Professor of Environmental Medicine and co-founder of the University of Louisville's Christina Lee Brown Environment Institute.
All right, I've got a half an hour, is that right? No. Oh, good morning, everybody. It's a brisk day, so we're going to make this kind of fast. So, again, I'm Ted Smith, Professor of Environmental Medicine and co-founder of the Christina Lee Brown Environment Institute here at the University of Louisville. I really want to start out echoing the mayor's thanks for all the many people that have been involved in making this a great success. I actually went back to my emails. So August 2023, Naderica and I started a conversation about this space that didn't look anything like this at the time. And she welcomed the University of Louisville Environment Institute into the conversation and really took, I think, the earliest chances on the work that we've continued to do. And so for those of you that don't know, we've been on kind of a mission at the Environment Institute to really understand the health benefits of nature. And we've done a variety of projects around Louisville. But I got to tell you, this is the one I'm most excited about because we came here at the right time, very early in the process. You know, we had some very uncomfortable conversations about buying air monitors and heat monitors and all kinds of things that a typical development project you just wouldn't ever talk about. But her bravery, the visionary board of LOUMED, had the patience that is really requisite for this work. And so we've done all sorts of baseline data collection, not only here, but this Chestnut Street corridor, to really focus on comfort and reduction of stress. And for those of you that saw this place over a year ago, I wouldn't say it was a stress-reduced environment. So I can't wait to see all of this mature and see all the restoration and recharging that will be possible in a place like this. We'll have the evidence, and we love to share it with our neighbors here in our community. We'll learn first about how this stuff works, and then, of course, we'll share it with everybody else in the world. I think this medical district is going to be a model for the rest of the country because we're taking these thoughtful steps and doing things that maybe take us out of our comfort zone every now and then. So I really want to thank everybody that's involved. I want to thank the mayor for his leadership in moving this work around the city, getting us into these conversations very early. We want to be your science partner, so please look us up. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Ted. Next, I want to welcome someone who understands the value of trees and shade better than anyone in Louisville. Her team works every day to grow our urban canopy and create more welcoming outdoor spaces. Please welcome Cindy Sullivan, Executive Director of Trees Louisville.
Thank you, Naderica. Good morning, everybody. I like it chilly. I think it's good. Our mission at Trees Louisville is to improve the health and the quality of life of Louisville's current and future generations through a robust and diverse community tree canopy. And because we were organized 10 years ago when Louisville Metro received some very compelling GIS data about the state of our canopy and the disparities within our community neighborhoods when it comes to tree canopy, we also emphasized that we wanted to concentrate the bulk of our work in lowest canopy neighborhoods. So we work very extensively in West Louisville, Southwest Louisville, and South Central Louisville. And we know that only the airport has a lower tree canopy than downtown Louisville. So these are the spaces that we really need to be working on. And so you can hardly imagine how ecstatic we were when we were asked to play just a small part in this incredible project that turned hardscape into softscape and to shade this lot where we're standing today. So we all know that trees provide community and human health benefits, ecosystem services, for instance. Over here, you're going to find a stormwater management area that is not just functional, it is absolutely beautiful. Back here, you're going to find economic development, thanks to our entrepreneurs and food trucks. We love it. And that's very intentional. We are planting trees here to improve air and water quality and to reduce our urban heat island effect. And also, this is a space that creates social cohesion. Look at these very creatively designed spaces that bring people together to look at each other and to talk to each other and maybe even hold hands. And perhaps most importantly in this particular space, it's a sanctuary for our mental health. It's a respite for our healthcare workers nearby from the stresses of their everyday jobs. It's a space for families to find relief from their worry and their grief. And it's a place for patients to be enveloped in nature to improve their health outcomes. So what do you say? Let's give a big round of applause to LOUMED for making this space happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cindy. Now we will hear a personal perspective on what LOUMED Commons brings to our community and how spaces like this really inspire connection. Please welcome Heather Weston Bell with the Kentucky Center for the Performing Arts.
Good morning. This morning I am filled with gratitude. Gratitude for this new space that nurtures healing and well-being. LOUMED Commons is an incredible investment in the quality of care and our quality of life right here in Louisville. I was introduced to this project by Naderica, LOUMED's executive director. Naderica and I have the opportunity to work together through her board service with Kentucky Performing Arts, where I serve as Senior Vice President for Community Engagement. When Naderica shared the intention of this space, I felt a sense of gratitude and connection immediately. It felt deeply personal. I'm really here today with the title of mom. My husband and I have two incredible teens, mostly incredible, not every day, but our daughter Emma is medically complex. Over the last 5 years, her health journey has taken our family to a number of hospitals for treatment, trials, and clinics in Birmingham, Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland. But the most constant source of care has always been right here at home, at Norton Children's Hospital and the David Novak Center. Over these years, we've experienced the seasons inside hospital walls: Halloween, Christmas, Mother's Day, even derby parties. In many ways, a hospital becomes a temporary home to patients and their families. And time in a hospital is strange. It slips away, and yet it stretches endlessly. You think, I don't need a card to remember where I parked in the garage, but the days blur together, and you do. One fall day, our third inpatient stay in a month, I noticed people sitting alone in their cars in the garage. I was filled with curiosity and wonder. Did they just need a familiar space, a moment of solitude? And one day, I found myself sitting in my car. Just a moment to close my eyes, breathe, and ready for what was ahead. In the hospital, there's all kinds of sounds and smells, the beeping of machines, the sanitized air. And here we are, LOUMED Commons invites patients, families, doctors, nurses, and medical staff to a space that provides a step away from all of that. It will provide quiet, play, nurture, connection, meditation, prayer, maybe a simple lunch break, a place to draw, write, hear music, all kinds of possibilities. Just 10 minutes of rest, breathing, or reflection can feel like so much more because you leave replenished. That's why spaces like this matter. Our daughter, Em, who's actually here today, is completing her senior year and will be entering college this fall. She plans to study neuropsychology. This clear direction and purpose that she has is shaped by her lived experience and the care she received right here in our community. So seeing this investment today means so much to me and my family, of course, but I know to every person who faces life's hardest moments within these few blocks. So I want to say thank you to LOUMED staff for your incredible vision and the opportunity to join you for this celebration and opening. This space is much more than a common space and a garden. It is a promise of care, connection, and community. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Heather. Your story captures exactly why places like this it matters. Today, like I said, is a big moment for LOUMED, and we wanted to mark it in a meaningful way. Breakthroughs happen in LOUMED every day, and this capsule will hold a few written pieces that represent the work happening across the district right now. What we're going to do is place it in the ground, and in the year 2050, we will dig it up and see how far we've come, not just as an organization, but as a city and a community. So LOUMED's contributions will include our long-range master plan, charting the path for the district's commitment to placemaking and economic development to further build this district as a great place to work, heal, learn, and visit, and grow as an economic engine for our city. Next, I will call up our anchor institutions and Mayor Greenberg. As I call your name, please come forward to place your contribution into the capsule and then stay for a photo. First up is Dr. Ty Handy, President of Jefferson Community and Technical College. His message celebrates a campus filled with momentum and transformation, reaching their highest enrollment in a decade this fall, a graduation rate that continues to climb, and major improvements across their campus, such as the new Center for Science and Discovery, expanded green space, and workforce programs that are shaping career pathways for our region. Next, I'll invite Matt Ayers, Chief Administrative Officer at Norton Hospital. Norton shares a joint message with Norton Children's and Norton Hospital, whose message highlights national rankings in 8 pediatric specialties, national accreditation strengthening trauma care, surgery programs, and transplant expertise, plans for their new children's hospital, investments in robotics, imaging, and inpatient expansion, deepening their role as a teaching partner to the University of Louisville, and growing a regional referral center to support patients across the Commonwealth. Next, I'll invite Jerry Bradley, President of the University of Louisville, whose message highlights rising enrollment that has surpassed 25,000 students, new pathways, partnerships, and expanded learning opportunities across Kentucky, and the largest state appropriation in the university's history to support a $280 million health sciences simulation center and collaboration hub that will be right there on that corner soon. And new investments in cancer immunotherapy research, the Louisville Clinical and Translational Research Center, and renewed community engagement through advisory boards and expanded postdoctoral support. Next, Dr. Jason Smith, CEO of U of L Health, whose message celebrates a committed team of 15,000 team members caring for communities across Kentucky and southern Indiana. The upcoming opening of the new West Tower at U of L Hospital in December. This $186 million expansion will bring the hospital to 404 beds and new creative modern spaces to welcome patients and families. They also highlight their progress on a new cancer center in Bullitt County and national recognition for excellence in healthcare and rehabilitation services. And finally, Mayor Craig Greenberg. The mayor's office shares his printed remarks from today that reflect the city's commitment to creating a healthier and more connected downtown and its partnership in bringing LOUMED Commons to life. Without the significant partnership of the mayor and Louisville Metro, advances like LOUMED Commons would not be possible. So we're going to close this out with a quick photo here at the capsule, and then we will place it into the ground together. Or actually, I'm going to hand it to my friend here at Pace to put it in the ground for us. So for everyone that joined us today, we are so thankful. We are super excited. We hope that this is a space that you will get an opportunity to or take an opportunity to visit. Come back in the spring when it's all beautiful, but still you could still enjoy this now. We have food trucks here today. We're going to have some live music in just a bit. Again, thanks everyone for your participation. We really appreciate it. Stay for a while, enjoy lunch, but have a good day.